What a great worker Sean O'Malley is. So 1 year ago, Sean O'Malley was the biggest draw in this sport. And this is not my opinion. There was a battle between O'Malley and Pereira. There was no number three. There was a battle backed up by numbers between O'Malley and between Pereira. And it was hard how you wanted to look at those. O'Malley got Sphere and killed him. Killed what Pereira did, but Pereira got UFC 300, which at least in theory was supposed to be the biggest show of all time. And I'm just sharing with you, like, there was enough lost in the sauce, but it was down to these two. And Sean O'Malley is one guy that understands what he needs to do. He understands how he needs to communicate with you. He also understands what side of himself he chooses to reveal for you. Now, Sean just did an interview, and he dropped everything. There was no character. There was no guy that was trying to build a big fight. There was a real dude answering real questions. And every now and then you get a guy like this. Even the greats, you get them in the right mood. You get them in the right time. And O'Malley revealed, and you tell me if this was too much, he revealed that he got lost at times within himself because he was trying to be like Conor McGregor. And it's always hard to surpass somebody if you tell the audience, yeah, I looked up to that person or I emulated that person. I'll just use pro wrestling, for example. Hulk Hogan surpassed superstar Billy Graham. Hulk Hogan got his gimmick and was influenced by superstar Billy Graham. Hulk Hogan never said that he was influenced and got his gimmick from the superstar, right? Demolition starts drawing more than the Road Warriors. They would never admit that they were influenced by the Road Warriors, even though it was a copy. Bill Goldberg had a plenty good career trying to be Stone Cold Steve Austin, but he never would have got to his spot if he said, that's the real McCoy and I'm the knockoff. Like, it just doesn't work that way. So when Sean comes out and tells you, this is the guy that I was emulating, he puts himself into an interesting position. Now, why do I say interesting? I say interesting because Sean knows that, and he did it anyway, and he did it on purpose. Now, if you have a performer, if you have somebody good enough with the charisma, the mic skills, and get the opportunity that they can reveal this for you, they can show you how the magic is done, but they can still get you to buy a ticket to the magic show. I mean, right? It's a very interesting thing. And Sean purposefully put himself into this position. I was just very intrigued by it. Thinking, okay, there's a couple of possibilities. Maybe he said too much. Maybe he said something that he would take back if he could go back, but maybe he didn't. There's times where the greats will challenge themselves and they'll put themselves in a position. It's no different than Sean willing to step in against Corey Sandhagen or Sean getting in there with Marab or Sean being willing to fight Nurmagomedov next. Like, those are really hard matches. He knows they're hard matches, but those are the ones that he signed up for anyway. He knew they could expose. He knew they might not go well, but that's the position he chose to put himself in as a way of elevating himself. So now, the sport's biggest star? Maybe I'm giving you last year's number. We have to see what he does next, but it was a 2-horse race with him and Pereira. They both came down from title fight status. I mean, it's a very interesting place. And he's going to have to draw and he's going to have to sell. And he's got a character and he's got a gimmick and he's got a shtick. And he revealed a lot of that to you. And I'm going to sit back and observe it and see, did he do that to force himself as a performer to go to a higher level?